Let's talk about that companies are required to obtain a certificate known as the startup label.
Yep.
Before they are being known as a startup entity.
Yep.
What does that mean? And for startups that have been existing even before now,
Yep.
what happens to them?
So the word that was used there, when you use certificate, it makes it sounds like it's a registration. Well, it's actually labeling, right? We want to be able to say that you are a startup within Nigeria. And it's not that if you are a startup and you don't go into the labeling process, it means you're not a startup. It just means you don't need a Nigerian startup bill, right? This is what labels you into the incentives and whatever the bill has to offer for you for your business model, right? It's the process of saying, yes, you qualify.
To be known as a startup? Or
to participate,
assess,
exactly.
To assess the fund.
Exactly. So it's a word usage thing. If you say that if you're not labeled, you're not a startup, it's not true, right? Because if you're a startup and you don't want to access the Nigerian Startup Act, you don't need to be labeled. But ultimately, the belief is that for you to access, to get into the portal and a number of other things, you need to have a certain number of things. Who are you? What kind of company structure do you have? What percentage Nigerian ownership is here? What kind of, how old is the company? What do you do? Are you really doing digital? We have to ask those questions.
Okay.